standard for how much of the chemical the core boards and laminate flooring can emit. Every box of laminate flooring Lumber Liquidator sells carries this label stating it's CARB Phase 2 compliant. CARB is an acronym for the California Air Resources Board, which sets strict standards for formaldehyde emissions in wood flooring. Congress adopted California's limits when it passed the Formaldehyde Standards Act in 2010. That law is scheduled to take effect nationwide this year. Drury & Larson only had wood tested that was being sold in California. But we wondered if the Chinese-made laminate flooring that Lumber Liquidators is selling nationwide also has high levels of formaldehyde. So we went to stores in Virginia, Florida, Texas, Illinois, and New York and bought 31 boxes of them. We sent the samples for testing at 2 certified labs. It turns out, of the 31 samples of Chinese-made laminate flooring, only 1 was compliant with formaldehyde emission standards. Some were more than 13 times over the California limit. Both labs told us they'd never seen formaldehyde levels that high. But when we took those test results to Lumber Liquidators founder and chairman Tom Sullivan, he refused to accept the methodology as valid and points out the company is not required by law to test their finished products like we did.
It's not a real-world test of the laminate. It's not the way it's used.
You say you don't believe in this test, but what you believe doesn't really matter. It's what California Resources Board believes, and they believe in this test.
Yeah, we will do whatever the regulations are.
I just don't understand how a group can do a test on your Chinese-made laminates, and every single one of those failed to meet the emission standard.
People have different reasons for this test. This is a group of lawyers who are suing us, selling short on our stock.
But it's the short sellers are not conducting the test. It's these certified
with short sellers.
One of the first people to raise questions about Lumber Liquidators back in 2013 was Whitney Tilson, a Wall Street hedge fund manager. He has shorted the company's stock, but is not involved in any lawsuits against it.
In 16 years of professional money management, I've seen hundreds of companies do all sorts of bad things to get their stock prices up, but this has got to be the worst.
Whitney Tilson studies the workings of companies he's interested in investing in, and he noticed the profit margins at Lumber Liquidators seemed unusually high compared to its competitors.
When you see a commodity business suddenly double its profit margins, that raises red flags.
Because it's hard to have your profit margin double every year.
Exactly. It's almost unprecedented for a company.
Based on those profits, Lumber Liquidator's stock price had gone from $13 a share in 2011 to $119 in 2013. Tilson suspected the company might be breaking the law. He learned they were under federal investigation for allegedly buying timber illegally logged in Russia. U.S. agents had raided Lumber Liquidator's headquarters in September 2013. The company denies buying illegally logged wood, but announced just this week the Department of Justice may file criminal charges against them. 6 months after he bet millions the stock would go down, Whitney Tilson got tipped off by someone familiar with Lumber Liquidators' operations in China, who said he was missing the bigger story.
The much bigger story, he said, is that Lumber Liquidators was almost certainly purchasing formaldehyde-tainted laminated flooring in China.
Why would Lumber Liquidators purchase wood that's tainted with formaldehyde?
The answer is greed, plain and simple. It's cheaper, and net, it reduces the cost by about 10%.
Which in a business with these kind of profit margins, 10% means a lot of money.
It's enormous.
Our goal is to sell a good product at a good price, and we don't get the price by skimping on anything. We get the price by low overhead, huge volume, and being very efficient at what we do. We're never going to sell something unsafe.
Do you trust your mills in China?
We do.